It's Penny and the Professor. What's new?
What's new?
What's new with you? When Penny has a question, the Professor has an answer. She likes to help out everyone. That curious penguin asks all the right questions to help us all learn right along. It's Penny and the Professor. It's Penny and the Professor. Here's Penny.
Hi, kindergartners. Penny and I were just talking about the year at Maple Hill Farm and how there are all these cool seasons to learn about. So, there's 4 seasons, right? And we were thinking about springtime and what would help us know that spring was coming. What do you guys think? Penny, what do you think? Yeah, that's a good one. So Penny said she would feel rain. There's almost always rain in the springtime, helping the flowers grow and helping things become new and bloom and all of that. So that's a good one. What do you think, Cassie? Do you feel like there's anything that would help you know that spring is coming? Good one. Cassie is a ladybug and she loves to land on all the flowers that bloom in spring. So she sees lots of extra flowers popping up out of the ground and growing in the springtime. My favorite thing about springtime that helps me know that spring is coming is all the baby animals being born. There's baby piggies being born on the farm and little baby sheep and baby goats and baby horses and all kinds of babies. There's lots of eggs being laid everywhere with little baby chicks and baby ducklings. It's so great. I love all the babies. They're my favorite. So now that we know what it might look like if spring was coming, what do you guys think you would feel or know if summer was coming? What if summer was coming? What do you guys think? That's a good one. It would be hot, right? It would be a lot hotter. The sun would be out longer, days would be longer, and it'd be more hot. What else do you guys think? What do you think, Cassie? Yeah, that's true. Cassie said she would see people swimming in swimming pools because they're so hot. So maybe the kids would be playing outside. I see lots of people going on walks with their dogs or even at the farm, like hanging outside more often because it's a longer day. So they can hang out with the animals, find ways to keep cool, like the pigs rolling in the mud. That would be something I might see in the summertime. All of that laying under a tree for shade from the sun. Good ones. Let's add a couple sentences to our chart. So now it says, this is our repeated language chart. And now instead of just, here we go, oh, seasons of the year. Now it says, here we go, oh, seasons of the year. Here comes spring. Here comes the summer. Or here comes the spring. Here comes the summer. So we've got all of the seasons going to be added to our chart eventually. So let's practice. Let's learn the way to sign and say our repeated language. So the first thing that you would need to know is here we go. Okay, so here we go. So that's like, come on over, let's go. Here we go. So come on up, let's go. So everybody do that with me. Here we go, oh. And we can do that, oh, with 2 O's, oh. So here we go, oh. And then seasons of the year. So we've got all the seasons, there's 4 of them. And we're going to start with just 2. So we're going to say seasons of the year. Okay, so you're going to put one fist on top of the other one, and go all the way around and come back on top. So we're going to go, here we go, oh, seasons of the year. And that's the sign for year, by the way, a whole year. Okay, so let's try all that together. You ready? Here we go, oh, seasons of the year. Good job. And then we're going to say, here comes spring, here comes the spring. And we're going to take one hand like this, and we're going to pop it up like the flowers are popping up out of the ground. So here comes the spring. Here comes the summer. And summer, we're going to curve our finger and swipe off that sweat off our brow because it's hot and sunny out. So here comes the spring. Here comes the summer. Good job. Let's check in with our friends about our questions that we have right now that we're working on and see where we're at with that. We've got Ellie over here, and Ellie wants to know what makes a good story. And we've been working on that a little bit, but I think we'll do that more when we get to a storybook. Now we're working on a nonfiction book or a fact book. And so what makes a good story might have some similarities to a fact book, but since we're not on a story right now, we'll add that later. The next thing that we're looking at to help answer Ellie's big question is Fluffy's question. And Fluffy's way down here on the floor. Who had to lean over to get her? Fluffy asks, how do authors create settings? So how do authors create settings? And we've been talking a little bit about settings, but in the next few days, we'll talk some more about what a setting is and even look at the setting in our book. So Fluffy, we're going to start working on your question a little bit more. And then Cassie wants to know her next question. So her first question was, what do we notice and wonder at the year on Maple Hill Farm? And now Cassie's asking us, what is happening in the year on Maple Hill Farm? Well, to find out what is happening, we have to understand the text. And to do that, we have to think about it a little bit, and we have to maybe look at some details in the book. So the first thing we're going to look at is the title of our book. It says The Year at Maple Hill Farm. This word year is really important because it's not just what is happening today on Maple Hill Farm, and it's not just what is happening tomorrow on Maple Hill Farm, and it's not just what is happening like in the summer on Maple Hill Farm, it's what's happening for the whole year on Maple Hill Farm. And a whole year is divided into 12 months. And on our front of our book, it has all of the months of the year. So you guys remember our song where we say, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. So we've done those in our calendar time a few times. And we have little motions to those, but those are the months of the year. And there are 12 months in a year. And we're going to look at every month on Maple Hill Farm. So it's going to be the whole year. The other thing that we're going to notice is that those months are broken up into seasons. And we're going to learn a lot about the seasons, which are winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we've got winter, spring, summer, and fall, 4 seasons. And fall is also called autumn. So it has 2 names, which is pretty exciting. All right, so to answer Cassie's question, we know we're going to have to know more about this book. We've only read a little bit of the book so far, and so today I think we better look a little bit more about what's happening in the winter months in this book. We started with January, and we already read that last time, but now I want you to kind of listen in while I read to you about February on Maple Hill Farm. So the next video is going to have winter. I want you to listen carefully for the details that might help us know what's happening in the winter on Maple Hill Farm. All you have to do is listen, pay attention, focus, get some ideas in your head about what's happening on the farm in the winter, and then we'll be back for our next video after that. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you real soon. Bye for now. I don't know where our clicker is. There it is. Bye for now.